Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Planescape Torment. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today here as we experiment with the very exotic and public sensations here in the Society of Sensations. Let's see about a vastly important secret. 6 Imperial servants rush ahead of you, swinging the golden doors of the Dragon Palace wide. Long live the Empress, they cry in unison. 1,000 years, long live the Empress, 1,000 years. Beyond the threshold, dozens of loyal warlords, kings in their own right, drop to their knees, touching their heads to the floor in deference, as you pass them en route to the Grand Imperial Throne. As you turn and face your minions, sitting yourself upon the Imperial Throne, you allow a small, satisfied smile to creep across your carefully painted lips. There is but one thought in the forefront of your mind, that the body of the young Empress, Wu Tsun Cha, lies broken at the bottom of the Well of Solitude, and that you, Bai Hua, a horse merchant's daughter, are at last poised to shake the Empire and the corrupt Wu dynasty to its very foundations. And that was a vastly important secret. It was, I suppose. Yeah, it's apparently, and again, I always have memories like that. I'm a very experienced guy. It's normal. So let's go with extravagant stuff. We only have another one, lycanthropy. Let's go with that. And of course, it's this one. So we have okay, there it is. So we have 6 of these because there's 3 rooms and they activate whatever stones they need. Suddenly aware that the hour has almost come, you leap from your bed and run flying from your cottage and into the surrounding woods. Stumbling in the dark, you come to a small moonlit clearing, the one you had found last week and decided to use tonight. You hastily strip off your clothes, sit in the long grass, and wait. You close your eyes, listening to the steady chirp of crickets, the throaty croaking of bullfrogs in the nearby creek, the rustle of the grass as the wind caresses it. What would someone think seeing this through your eyes, experiencing this moment, and what was next to come? Soon you would travel to the city, find a cleric to rid you of the curse, but for now, may as well make the best of things. You rub your hands together with anticipation, grinning like a bearded, fire-haired giant of a madman, sitting naked and alone in a forest clearing in the dead of the night. A prickling sensation runs across your skin, and your senses sharpen dramatically. You breathe in through your nose, inhaling the scent of everything around you. The damp earth, the sweat on your cast-off clothes, the opossum clinging fearfully to the tree behind you. So it's in America, this thing. Because we don't have opossums here in Europe. You open your eyes and look down at the forearms. The faint moonlight reveals the slightest quivering across their surface, but in moments, the flesh begins to ripple impossibly. Tufts of thick brown fur sprouting forth, with a grisly crackling sound, like popping joints and grinding bones. Your back and shoulders begin to hunch and broaden. Uncomfortable, but not quite painful. Your muscles, your entire body mass, doubles, triples in size, and it's times 6 then, and continues to grow. Still fascinated by the transformation yourself, you watch as your fingers wither away to nothing, hands swelling into meaty paws from which burst fur and massive black claws. The night seems to become brighter as your eyes transform, become accustomed to the darkness. A white muzzle comes into view, and you touch your wet, snuffling nose delicately, chuckling to yourself. Next time you think you'll have to stare into a mirror or pond as the curse takes effect, watch your face warp and change, losing its familiar shape to become a bear's. Oh, yeah, lycanthropy can be a bear. So I'm a werebear. I thought I was gonna be a werewolf because, that's normal. That's the expected one anyway. Soon it becomes difficult to concentrate upon anything but your more basic urges. Food would be good right now. Yes, food. Perhaps you'll get lucky and find a nice fat catfish in the creek. You rise off your massive haunches with a huff and begin to amble through the trees and on all fours, heading for the water's edge. Yep. So that was that. Let's get out of here, guys. I think we've gotten all the experience that we could out of this thing, and we've gotten also all the stones. So Splinter, hey man, can you take me to the other place? So I would know the sensoriums, the private ones, please. Oh, he doesn't even talk. Okay, we have the same soundtrack as before, which is expected, and we have.
I'm gone.
Do I need to pay? Hey, can I talk to you? This person turns as you interrupt them, nodding a polite greeting. Apologies, sir. Good sir, but I was just in the middle of something. Yeah, I know. He says the same thing as before. Let's see what I have over here. Okay, we don't need to pay for these ones. The inscription around the base of the sensory stone indicates that it holds the experience. Week-long hunting trek across the forest of Arborea. Okay, I don't think this has anything to do with me, but let's see. You're standing in a circle of white tents deep in the woods, somewhere. The trees around you are by far the largest you've ever seen. Suddenly, though, there's an odd prickling sensation at the back of your skull. Your surroundings melt into a colorless smear, then slowly resolve into what looks like the interior of a large gray sphere. Across from you stands a figure almost identical to yourself. His eyes flash in the half-darkness. A mad smile splits his features. I knew you would come. Greetings. Oh, greetings. So good to see you, he sneers. I bid your murderous tongue to be silent. That's right, murderous. Your pretend innocence is laughable. Who are you? Oh, don't you know? Didn't all those filthy, lying, thrice-damned journals tell you who I am? Oh boy, this has something to do with me. Maybe. Those journals that were so conveniently left for me when I awoke. Those journals that called me an incarnation. Burned them all, I did. All that I found. What did they say exactly? They spoke lies, and nothing more. Filth about a man who forgets himself, other incarnations of preserving their experiences in writing so later lives could benefit. Thieves! It's my life. Mine! You want to steal my body? You want to have it? So you're one of my earlier incarnations? He crosses his arms and looks away. If you put stock in such a trash? Yeah. What did those lying journals say? Okay, so he goes back to that. Where am I? Oh, this? And he gestures around him, snickering. Just a little trap is all. I realize that killing you body thieves might not be enough. I might have to trap you and snare you for eternity. You may have realized by now that there's no way out of this sensory stone. Oh boy. I thought, your mind is located here, or locked here. You'll note the rather sparse surroundings I've left for you, all to help the madness set in good and quick while your flesh rots away. And he chuckles evilly. Okay, I have some questions then. Your earlier incarnation crosses his arms and looks away indignantly. Save for a few more tufts of hair on his head, he's identical to you. Even his arms have most of the tattoos yours do. Yeah, well, apart from all those terrible things I've done to my body right now, but yeah. Did you create that trapped dodecahedron? I don't know what you're babbling about. Alright, it was me. Brilliant, wasn't it? Did you play with it a bit? Lose a finger or an eye, I hope? And he chortles merrily. Yeah. Clever, but I opened and read the thing just the same. Your earlier incarnation looks horrified. No, impossible! No one reads the language it was written in. I slew the one man who understood it after he had taught me. Dead language, dead linguist. A match made in Death's Hall. Yeah. Okay, I could lie. Let's see what that does. I could read it because I'm you. Oh, that's a good... yeah. Let's go with that one. I could read it because I'm you. I'm not one of the false selves. You've trapped yourself here. I've trapped myself. Don't you see? But that's not... You're one of the... I thought I put in safeguards. How could you... I'd be so foolish. And he wrings his hands together, biting his lower lip. How to get out? How? I've forgotten. Wait. I'm the only one who can release you. And and that will not do. If you are I, then you can release yourself. Well, I'm gonna try and release myself by willing the trap open. Can I go back? Because apparently that worked. I'm gonna save save, and yeah, apparently I can't. Week-long hunting trek across the forest of Arborea. So it has nothing to do with me, huh? Yeah, turns out it does. And we have somebody over here with a name. Quell. Oh, I know that name. Right? No, that's it's reminding me of Fell, which is a different character, of course. Let's try this one. The sickly green stone is securely fastened to the pedestal it rests upon. The inscription beneath it reads, "The Messenger." As you touch the stone, its green exterior sharpens, clashing, its brightness becoming more than you can bear, so much you close your eyes to shut it out. Well, I'm gonna close my eyes and submerge into the experience. As you close your eyes, you feel the skin along your arms become numb, as if all sensation is being bled from them. Tired, so tired. You try and blink, yet the darkness remains. Your lids feel soft and sluggish, unresponsive. You are sitting on what feels to be a dirt floor, and around you is the smell of coppery blood and herbs? Why are you here? You came here to... what? Your memory fails you, but you feel a growing pain beginning to well up within you. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna try and get my bearings. Awake now, are you? A questioning all done? The voice is an old woman's, thick and scratchy, as if it is trying to force its way past a thick layer of dust. Try as you might, you cannot open your eyes and see the woman, but you feel a shiver of fear. Something is wrong, terribly wrong. You try to respond, but all you can manage is a ragged croak. You can't feel your tongue. And your eyes? What's wrong with your eyes? I'm gonna listen. Now, see me, you did. Spoke you did, and poorly. So the price have you paid, hmm? The crone sounds amused, then her tone drops sharply. No more of your questions. Now you will listen, and you will remember my remember my words. For in minding me, you shall live. And she hisses. Nod if you hear me, or another bit shall I take. Okay, I'm gonna nod. Remember me, traveler. Remember me to a stone, one of the pretty glimmers in your festive hall. Use it like a cup. Pour what you feel into it, and know this. Remember me to a man who wears a skin of scars and tattoos, who seeks memories but has misplaced them. If smart he is, he will know the knowing of me. Tell him to find me, or if I am not to be found, tell him to come to the Glimmer Stone, and we shall speak. My precious man and I. The woman pauses, then hisses again. Nod if you hear me, ragged thing. I don't really understand that. Who is this? Pretty polite to listen so long. When he comes to the Glimmerstone, tell the man to speak my name, and your pain shall not have been in vain. The crone's voice trails off as if distracted. You try to speak again, but there is only a sick, gurgling noise. What happened? Who is this person? Why are you... And you begin to feel yourself slip into unconsciousness. Ravel! Ravel, it is I!
Updated my journal.
There is silence. Ravel? Ah, my precious man. There is the slow shuffling of feet, and you feel a sharp pinprick in your left eye. You gasp, and suddenly, barely you can see. With your one and only eye, you lie in a gray hut upon a dirty floor where blood, your bright red blood, has seeped into the surrounding gray dust. Your arms are gone, your legs have been hacked off at the knees, yet you feel numbed, and there is no pain, only fear. There is someone above you, someone looking down on you. As you look up through your bloody, blurred vision, you see a horrid bluish-gray face grinning with yellowed tusks. Ravel is pleased, wondering if this messenger would make it, for weak he was when his bits were placed on my plate. And she holds up a talon in front of you, and impaled on the tip of it is an eyeball, the right one. Yet to the festive hall he returned, it seems, and our time too together, has he shared. And now you have come. Success. Ravel, I have many questions for you. The crone shakes her head, your blurred vision seeing 3 images at once. Her grayish hair is like brambles, drifting down her shoulders. Now, only time for answers does Ravel have. And she has no time to waste with your guess questions. Know this, and in the knowing, grow strong. You must find me, my precious man. But how? I do not know.
Updated my journal.
I'm beyond knowing in a lady's place. Now, hush and listen to Ravel, for there is much you must do. To find me, 3 things must you do. Find the door, know the key, and then unlock the key. Unlock the key? Knowing the key is not enough, so Ravel thinks. Knowing it and unlocking it, two tasks that must be joined. For at times a thing knows not its nature, but you are no stranger to that. Ravel cackles a long, hideous cry that fills your ears with pain. What door do you speak of? The door is not a finished thing, at least. When I last gazed upon it, but in the passing of time, perhaps now well wrought it is. Go to the place of forges and steel. Perhaps there you will find the door that takes one to me. Yeah, what is the key you speak of? To know of the key, speak to one of the knowing ones. Many there are in the festive hall, many. Yet only one there who knows the knowing of what the key is what you need is that you need. Loosen his tongue, and many secrets shall spill forth. Sure. Ravel, how am I talking to you if this is someone else's experience? Of stones and experiences and telling will Ravel do, but not the telling of how she speaks to you now. She speaks soothingly. Many are the branchings and twistings of Ravel, and many are her secrets. I need you, and I need you knowing of this. She travels through time, that's probably what it is. Because, yeah, most likely. Okay, farewell, Ravel. Return! I will give what help I can. Ravel gives a final smile and a horrible yellow-fanged grin. A blackish tongue darts from her lips and lingers at the edge, teasing. But in the end, only the one question remains. What do you mean, Ravel? Only one question. This I ask. Ravel's eyes blaze like fires, the red light turning her face blood red. What can change the nature of a man? At the question, you feel a tremor pass through like thunder, and you feel yourself burn. Your vision clears until you are standing once again before the hideously green stone. It looks different than before, more horrid, somehow. Okay, well, I think we've just gotten what we need. Find the night hag Ravel. Oh, thank you for not telling me anything. Good. Good. I need to talk to somebody in the fest hall that knows things. And I need to find, I need to go to the forge place. Maybe he's gonna be able to tell me something. That's the way? No. Okay, let's mess with this thing, because it probably will have to mess with me as well. The base of this aquatic blue stone has been sculptured so it appears to have melted into the pedestal it rests upon. A stream of perfect azure tears drip down the sides, framing the inscriptions beneath the pedestal. Longing. As you place your hands upon the stone, its surface ripples beneath your touch. A chill washes over your arms, like plunging your hands into a mountain stream. Let's close my eyes and submerge into the experience. As you close your eyes, you blink and reopen them. Your eyes are brimming with tears, and you are overcome with a terrible sensation of drowning. As the sensation rolls through you, there is a stirring in your breast, a hunger, poisonous like a serpent, biting into your heart until you feel as if your breast will explode. You want desperately to steady yourself, focus, but all that comes to your eyes is tears. I'm gonna wipe away my tears. You raise your hand to wipe away your tears. Your hands are soft, delicate woman's hands. They brush the stray tears from your cheek, and you cup them in your hands, each of the tears like jewels shimmering in the lights. The lights cast by the candle globes that drift through your sanctuary. You have come to this place to gather your thoughts, to reflect on the past with an eye towards the future, to cleanse the mind before the coming journey. Yet you cannot concentrate. Your thoughts remain in the present, trapped there by the terrible feeling that writhes in your breast. What did he mean? You close your eyes, but his words echo in your mind 100, 1,000 times. Will he ever return? The sound is a whisper, an echo. Only you. Only you. Yet you hesitated. At the brink of time's door, then he must have thought you afraid to go, but you were not. You were afraid to stay. And the fear. The serpent rides in your breast again, its fangs biting into your heart, filling it to bursting with its poison. The tears come again, running down your cheek in streams, his words echoing. Only you. Only you. Your eyes snap open. It is his voice. You whirl and you gasp. He stands powerful in the shadows, and he strides into the light of the drifting candle globes. Then you feel the serpent writhing and dying. He returned. His face stern. But somewhere, in those features, you can almost see his pleasure at seeing you. After all, he returned for... He says something. Only you can help me, Dayanara, I figured. But it was wrong for me to ask you for your help You speak, Dayanara, yet it is you, gray-skinned like a statue, striding... Wait a minute. Yeah, gray-skinned like a statue, striding from the light. Are you that scarred? That's talking to the nameless one now. Your body looks like it has been bathed in knife blades. The wounds, the tattoos, horrible, yet you see through Deionarra's eyes, and she sees... How can she see you in such a way? She puts a cloak over your features. She sees you in such light, such terrible longing light. For how can she feel such? And I'm gonna try to refocus, brace yourself, and hold on to the experience. You feel your vision tearing, doubling until you are the man striding from the light. It is you, but not you. You feel yourself being torn. It is Dayanara's experience, but at the same time it is also yours. And you... What? I asked too much, says the echo, or I'm gonna echo or something. I asked too much of you to accompany me, Dayanara. I have no right to replace you in such danger for my sake. It is your words, but they are a surgeon's words, chosen with cold skill, without a trace of emotion. With every word you feel yourself sneering inside, knowing what the stricken girl will see next through her longing-stained eyes. And who are you, that person, that man, twisting her with your words, not knowing how powerful they are to her, like bolts from a ballista, piercing her breast, yet she sees only relief at your return. How can she feel and not know you mean to... I have come to ask your forgiveness, Dayanara. I shall return to you as soon as I am able. Your vision tears again, doubling and bleeding until you are facing yourself again, trying desperately to speak, to warn Dayanara that this is not a man, but a creature that kills for his own needs. He doesn't care about you, Dayanara. You are a tool to him. A tool he needs to. But Dayanara speaks, and you can't stop her. I would place myself in 1,000 dangers, embrace eternity for you, my love. I am not afraid. Listen to me. I will accompany you through the plains themselves. Should bar the way. Or though the plains themselves should bar the way, you feel yourself shattering. Relief and satisfaction. His satisfaction at her words, knowing she would say them, always knowing. And her admission of love is like the slamming of a portcullis across your heart. Trapped, she is yours, but you must be certain, so you drive the nail home. The way is dangerous. You will have to be strong, far stronger than you are now. Swimming through her mind, relief, the wave of relief, the end of longing, yet longing for him more at his words, not noticing his manipulations. All you need to be is strong, and his path shall be as one with yours. Your thoughts are like fires, for you can be strong, stronger than he knows. You know no fear. You would die for him. I'm pretty sure she did. I can be strong, my love. Oh no, she's saying that. I can be strong, my love. I will... Her words slide off of him like water. The serpent in her breast, the one piercing her heart with its poison, has been replaced with this serpent in the flesh. She sees nothing of this, and his next words are planned carefully, so carefully. I can't say if we'll succeed, Dayanara, but I'll do my best to protect you, and I will expect nothing less of the same from you. You may be required to make some sacrifices. At that final terrible word, you feel yourself being torn apart. He means her harm. He means you harm. For you are her. And he means to hurt her. Yet you need her to be harmed. And you want to scream and scream at her that she is in danger. Run! Run, Dayanara, for his eyes unmake all things. And of course, my love, she says. Life is sacrifice. This I have learned. You, she, her, you speak the words, and in it, you feel yourself dying inside. You are a spectator, and you have watched a woman die, for the words are a death sentence. Yet still she speaks, unheeding, uncaring. I left a legacy in my father's keeping, my love, she says. Ask for the 6th, the 3rd, the K, and the S. In it, I bequeath everything to you. It's not much, but with it, I left...
Updated my journal.
Let me write that down, actually. So that's the 6th and the 3rd, and then the K and the S. So 63 KS, sure. You, him, a wave of irritation washes over you. You clench your teeth to prevent the irritation from crossing your features. Must she always continue to prattle, even when you do not prompt her? Must she? But no. Keep the irritation inside. Only a trace slips out. Come now. I cannot die, Dayanara. There is no need for such foolishness. Her, you, she is overcome with fear. Fear that revolts you, and the fear wells up inside her. You as you watch him frown, and you hasten to correct him. He must know the reasons and know the wisdom behind them, so he is impressed with your planning. Speak before he turns away. I know I often ask foolishly, my love, but you said yourself that you can forget things if you are badly hurt. There are things in the legacy that could help you remember, should you forget yourself.
Updated my journal.
Is he not going to care about that? Because I really hope he doesn't care about that. He's just a prick. You coldly regard her through your eyes, tracing your gaze along her furrowed brow, wrinkled with worry and desperation. She has acted as you expected, yet there is something in what she says. Perhaps. Yet I hope nothing in this legacy is of value. I do not want you to leave any things here in some safe that could be of some use on our journey. Her illusion is shattered. Just for a moment, you watch, silent, as the emotion falls to the ground, splintering like silvered glass. Of some use, such a casual statement, yet even Dayanara sees, and you hope, just for a moment, you hope that she sees him for what he is, the serpent. The serpent. I don't think she did. And your hope dies, of course. As in Dayanara's eyes, the emotion is rebuilt. The slivers being drawn from the ground, the illusion rebuilt, but the slight sliver of pain remains. He thinks you have done something foolish, yet you did it for him. You must make amends, but how? You must convince him the legacy is unimportant, but it isn't. It's everything. The legacy, my love, she says, it just has a few things to help you remember. The scythe of words falls on Dayanara, so quick, so sharp, you cannot follow its arcing path. A legacy. The things you do, Dayanara, such romantic gestures. No matter. No! Dayanara, you have driven him away, like you did the night before. You feel the serpent stirring again, reborn, curdling around your heart. There is the softest of hisses, yet he does not hear. Would you wish to leave a legacy, my love? For yourself, or for anyone you would want to. It might help you remember if you left something for yourself, or for the ones you loved. He doesn't care for that, because he's sure that he's not gonna die, or if he dies, everything is lost? Because it is. If he forgets, everything is lost. The word scythe falls again, terrible and swift. Yet this time, the illusion holds, and the serpent is cloaked. The serpent is cunning, and it shall not reveal itself until it strikes. A legacy for myself. Not likely. The things I would leave for myself would not be safe in some advocate's office, Dayanara. But enough of this. I must leave. I think that's in the advocate, so that's pretty good to know that. I thought it was in the other place. He is leaving! You must make him remain, and the experience swirls around you, terrible, the spiraling towards the final scene, the question she wants to ask. Don't ask it, Dayanara. Don't ask it. Be silent. Be silent. My love, before you go. His anger, his irritation. What now, girl? What now, you meowling banshee? Before I go? It looks like I am in no danger of that. Come, Dayanara. Can't these questions wait for the morn? There is much. She is desperate, drowning. Say it, and you, speak it. Do you want me to come with you, my love? The rush of emotion dies in your mind. This is the end. The words you are about to speak are true. But the truth is not the truth, she sees. There are no lies, only cold calculations. Of course he wants you to come with him, Dayanara. You understand it clearly, too clearly. He has invested too much in the poor girl to let her go. Of course, Dayanara. I would not have asked you to come with me if I did not want your company. You know how I feel about you. There is a cold silence in his mind. then a hissing of a thought, a response sharp and deadly like a dagger blade. The lie comes swiftly, unburdened by emotion. I love you, Dayanara. And you want to scream as you feel the lie wash over her like a radiance, but it is a shadow of truth, a serpent's kiss, and he means you harm, and she can see you, want to call out, but she is crying with joy, even as cry with joy, with frustration, with joy, and with despair. The emotion washes over you like you are drowning, and you need to speak. You long to speak, but you cannot. And you scream. Scream as you tear your hands from the stone, bloody tears rushing from your eyes, running in streams down your arms, your hands to coat the stone. Blood. Her blood. And you can't warn her. You can't stop crying. Anna is watching you, terrified. She looks like she wants to step forward, help, but she's paralyzed. Yeah. Are you alright? Yeah. I just need a moment. Anna is silent, staring at you, hypnotized. Your blood drips upon the floor, each tear splattering into a crimson circle as it strikes the flagstones of the sensorium. What did you see? What did you see in that fiend stone? Longing. Anna frowns, confused, then stares daggers at the sensory stone as if she's thinking about shattering it. I'm longing to break that stone, I am. To tear you up, so... No. I just need a moment, Anna. I'll be fine. Okay, so it would seem... So what I'm feeling there is the longing from Dayanara. My character might have gotten too caught up in the moment there. That was brilliantly written. You know, that's one of the situations. That right there, that is textbook Chris Avellone right there. I would bet big amounts of money that was written by Chris Avellone himself, because that just sounds exactly like what he writes. And it's amazing. The pacing is beautiful. It's fantastic. And yeah, just amazing. But we're out of time for the day, so we're going to talk to Quell, and then we're going to go to the Advocate to see if I can ask for the 6th, and the 3rd, and the K, and the S, and see if things go well from there. But for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Planescape Torment. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.